Hello Coaster Crush Nation, this is Bra. With the recent news of Top Thrill Dragster, rumors are swirling out of control. Social media is exploding with people thinking the ride is being demolished. Somebody did get hurt by a piece of debris from one of the trains, and I hope the best for that person and their family. With the strenuous amount of safety checks and regulations, being in an amusement park is one of the safest places to be here in the United States. Unfortunately, freak accidents do happen from time to time. You have a better chance of being hurt in a crash heading to the park. Cedar Point released on social media this update. Top Thrill Dragster is the icon, the showstopper, the main event at Cedar Point. This ride is not going anywhere. I am sure it may have a cheesy re-theme or a new name, but the ride will continue to operate. I have the utmost confidence in the safety of the ride. I had my daughter on it at the age of 9. Like many other people, it took a lot of time to build up the courage of taking on Top Thrill. The perfect placement in the park makes the ride seem so terrifying. The launch, the speed, the height. She finally rolled it and loved it just like millions of other people. You know it will be Intamin that will come in and retrofit the ride with an LSM launch. Who else could do it? B&M and Premier, to name a few, has only launched trains to like 60, maybe 70 miles per hour. It won't be an S&S air launch. Those are very unreliable as well, and has just as many moving parts as a hydraulic launch. People whine and cry about how Intamin is unreliable. Boo hoo hoo. Intamin has been ahead of technology for decades. In 2003, we were talking on Nokia cell phones and watching TV on ridiculously large tube televisions. Intamin has had great reliability the last several years. They have been thrilling fans around the world the last 5 to 10 years. Universal has turned their park around in Orlando with Hagrid's and Velocicoaster. Pantheon is a huge hit at Busch Gardens. The technology is there now to launch trains into the stratosphere. Look at Red Force at Ferrari Land in Spain. It was built in 2017 using LSMs, and it launches trains to nearly 112 miles per hour in 5 seconds. In Drive Tech, which Intamin uses for their LSMs, is the best currently on the market. For those that have ridden Velocicoaster and Pantheon, you know how strong those launches are. With it being 5 years since the opening of Red Force, I am sure Intamin and in Drive Tech can get a train up to 120 miles per hour in about 4 seconds. The current launch track is really long with plenty of room for the LSMs. With the current hydraulic launch, the train glides the last 300 feet or so there is plenty of room. All signs are pointing towards an LSM launch and new trains. I feel we will have 12 passenger trains like on Red Force. The new Intamin trains, such as on Velocicoaster, Pantheon, Red Force, to name a few, they should allow more people to be able to ride the ride. With it being Cedar Fair, they will probably go with seat belts, I can imagine. Those other coasters I just named don't have seat belts. Most people say that it's more forgiving for larger riders. In conclusion, the icon, the showstopper, the main event will once again thrill riders for years to come.